Alright, what's going on, guys? So today it's time to get the next rank 5 5-star. I've had the means to do this since Cyber Monday. I've just been holding out a little bit, opening up a couple more crystals, see who I pull. Didn't get anyone I really wanted or that I'd be able to take up, so decided on Omega Red to the rank 5. I talked to the Alliance. This is what they chose for my next rank 5. I would have rather done like Domino or Killmonger for defense, but the problem is we already have those on defense, and we don't want to be rocking less diversity or anything. So this is pretty much the only choice for my roster that fits the Alliance for the rank up needed. So that's fine with me. I didn't want to do Omega Red at first. I was just, I don't know. I was just hesitant about doing it, and then I started thinking about it more and more, and then I had like an epiphany in Alliance Quest when I was on a new path. Could we just switch the battle groups around? So I'm in Battle Group 3 now, and I'm on Path A for Alliance Quest in Map 6. So it's the far left path. It's really long. I haven't been on this path since like I first started doing Map 6. It was like the first path I was on in Map 6 like a long time ago. And it's been changed, so I didn't know who the champs were. I didn't check before I went in. I just brought in Omega Red, and the first fight I had, like the person in front of me stopped and they didn't do the fight, and I didn't know why until I went into the fight, and it was an Electro. It's like, oh fudge, Electro! I should have brought my blade in, and I'm like, wait a second, Omega Red on his tentacle hits, he shouldn't take Electro damage. Like Electro is like the damage you take from him when you hit him, right? So I'm thinking, so if I just do double mediums like I would against like Thorns, cause I know he's a counter for Thorns. I used to use him on the Iron Man in the middle for Alliance Quest in Map 6. So I tried just doing mediums and heavies, and he slaughtered that Electro. I barely lost any health, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to do Omega Red. It's not just because, oh, he'll be good for Electros. It's just because he has so much utility, and like for certain circumstances, he's just going to be such a good champion for the future, for future content, and that really makes me happy about ranking him up. If there's ever going to be Thorns in the future, if there's going to be Korgs, if there's going to be Electros, if there's going to be Caltrops, if there's going to be Reverberation, Omega Red's your guy, and that's just his regular hits, not even like his degeneration that he can do, which is just insane. This guy is like the degen king. So you call him Omega Melt because he just melts through everyone. It's awesome. You guys are gonna see some sweet gameplay today, and paired with Suicides, he's just nuts. Like Omega Red with Suicides and with synergies, he's one of my favorite champions in the game. Without the Suicides and the synergies, he's still good, but it's crazy when you have him with all that stuff. So here I'm taking him up to Sig 200 because he really benefits from that signature ability. So I put in all my mutant stones, and then I had a couple of generics in the overflow, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those in. Just taking a little while to load the spinning wheel of death. Oh, problems getting to your network. Yeah, there we go, my third Sig 200 5-star. Pretty sweet. His prestige is 10,160, so pretty good. And boom, there he is, sitting at rank 5, level 65, Sig 200, just looking like a beast. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into some gameplay. So first what we're going to do is we're going to take on Winter Soldier without Suicides like this, and then we're going to take him on with Suicides. Yeah, so let's go check out the damage. Here is the damage he's going to be doing. So Death Spores on the opponent deal 1900 damage per second. This damage scales with base attack only. That's insane damage per second. That's 2000 damage a second. That's just insane. That's just from the spores, not even from with the degen when you have Death Field active, and it's just insane. And a 30% chance for the unblockable, which is nice. So here we're going in with the full synergy squad. This is pretty much just all his synergy is picked and put on. Wolverine and Sabretooth together because they have like a Fury synergy, I believe. So yeah, let's go ahead and take on Winter Soldier here. And, I could do this. You could probably do this with 0 hits with Omega Red. But that would take a long time, and I'm not trying to do that. Could you? Maybe you could. I think you could. But yeah, that would take a while. We're not going for lowest amount of hits. We're just seeing what kind of damage we can get, seeing what kind of the numbers in red that we can really get stacked up. That's pretty much all we're trying to do here, and try to keep the hit count a little bit low. Trying to finish like under 100 or so. So yeah, as you can see, he's just passively taking 1,000 damage. That's awesome. That's 2,000 per well, yeah, 2,000 a second. And once you get Death Field active, look at those numbers in red, man. It's so sick. We got the spores up to 30 now, and once we get the Degen down without Death Field active, it's doing, that's 4,000 damage a second without even Death Field active. When you have 30 spores and you get the Degen, it is just, wow, it's just beautiful to watch. And even on his medium hits, he's hitting pretty hard because of all the synergies together. It makes him just sick. I love it. So right here, look at this damage that we have going on, guys. 2,500 is one of the numbers in red, and 1,200 is the other number in red. That's 3,700 every half second. That's half second, so that's it's over like 7,000 damage a second. That's just insane to think about. I cannot wait for future content where Omega Red is just going to be a shining star. Especially against like any there's always Caltrop paths in new hard content, and Omega Red is just so good against Caltrops, because if you have a bleed active, that means you have Death Field active, and the bleed is healing you, the Death Field is doing damage for your Death Spores. It's just great altogether. So there we go, 76 and 1 without suicides. Now let's go ahead and put on suicides. This was just after Alliance War. I think I might have a 20% boost on as well. So keep that in mind. It's gonna make my regular attacks do a bit more damage, but yeah, still, just with suicides, just starting with that bleed, you can just get the Death Spores up so much quicker. You don't have to wait to get to an L2, and that's just really nice. That's really the whole allure to suicides, starting with the bleed on you in matchups where you wouldn't get bleed on you, or where there's no bleed node, where there's no Caltrops. That's really why suicides make him just so good, because he's poison immune already, so you don't have to worry about that. The recoil kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. And yeah, as you can see, we're just doing so much damage right off the bat already. He's down to like 50% health. It's just ridiculous, man. Our basic attack's hitting really hard as well, but yeah, I do have the 20% attack and health boost on, so yeah, keep that in mind. Don't want to deceive you guys or anything. Oh, suicides make them so much better. I just finished Alliance War, went ahead and did this fight. So yeah, I'm not getting too many crits on the L2. That was unfortunate. It could have done a lot of damage on that L2, but it's not really about the basic attack damage. It's all about those numbers in red. Like, just stare at those numbers in red. 9k crit on the medium once he's an assassin. That's crazy. So yeah, there we go. He goes down, and that was 49 hits. Pretty crazy right there. 49 hits. And then yeah, I got a couple more fights here. We got Omega Red against Captain Marvel. This is an all or nothing node in Alliance Quest without suicides. So yeah, this is an all or nothing node, and pretty much just gonna do little hits. Right there, all my spores fell off when she backed up. I was like, okay, whatever. She's not gonna do too many hits to keep her power low. Gonna get my spores up. Gonna get my Degen up. If I had suicides on, this fight would have been much easier, but I didn't. Once the Degen wears off, go ahead and put on a new one, and you can see she's just melting away. I just gotta stay close and keep re-triggering that Degen, and yeah, before she even gets 3 bars of power, she's dead. So just like some interesting utility that he can do against certain nodes, certain fights. And then the next fight here we have is a Yellow Jacket, again in Alliance Quest, and this one we do have suicides on. So yeah. Yeah, man, I'm just really excited for future content with Omega Red. Like, if there's a Korg and I can bring Omega Red, I probably will. If there's a stupid Killmonger, I'll probably bring Omega Red, because he's immune to the reverberation on his mediums and his heavy attacks. If there's an Electro, I can just use Omega Red on his mediums and his heavy attacks. He's immune to the Electro shock back. And it's really just all about the Degen just taking Electro down, so you don't even have to hit him, you just gotta stay close to him. And as you can see, with suicides on this Yellow Jacket, he's going down. I accidentally ate a bit of a heavy there, but yeah, go ahead and drop my heavy, and he's dead. So yeah, just some great stuff from Omega Red. If you guys want to see more Omega Red content, let me know. Let me know where you guys want me to bring him. He's cool. I'm really happy I took him up. I'm enjoying him, and like I said, yeah, I look forward to future content with him. Any any ideas you guys want me to make, any kind of videos, if you guys want me to explain some more stuff on how it works, let me know. I have a couple ideas, so yeah, we'll see. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see some more Omega Red content. Thanks for watching. Peace.